All right, guys, my favorite part, a little bit of video detail. Brand new Suburban here. So what we're doing is we could stick in the back window. We popped the trim off, and here's what I'm looking at right here. I'm going to show you how we did it. Okay, there happens to be a clip right where we would like to put our threaded rod with our riv nut. We did that on this side right over here. That's your spacing. That's where we did it. Pop a riv nut in there, put a threaded rod on it, put a lock washer, and then about 3 or 4 inch stud. You'll end up cutting the stud down. Okay, that's that side. But when you get over to this side, we had a massive slot. So what I did is it's actually a bolt. You see it in there. And the bolt's actually behind here. There. So it's just a 2-inch, quarter-inch bolt and quarter-inch washer. I fed it in from there and put it in there. Okay, so now that's the studs. Now you can see how we have the 2 studs right there. It's going to correspond to the trim panel. I drilled from the back forward, right in the center of this, because that's where the center of that is. I drilled a hole through from the back forward there, and then I came over here, and I knew kind of where I was going to be at based off of measuring from up here. So I drilled through there as well. Now we flip it over. I went with a 1/2-inch hole. I'm going to go ahead and put a grommet in it just to make it look extra special. You don't need to do that. I'm going to put my wire right there. That's where my wire's coming through. And it's going to end up falling into here, going up into here, and it's going to come through one of these 3. And I'll update you which one of those 3 as soon as I get that far. Now here's the panel put back. You can see the threaded rod through it, and what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 nuts and a small 90-degree bracket right on that threaded rod. We'll be able to tweak the 90-degree bracket to allow us to aim the light bar if the stud isn't exactly 90 to the rear window, which as you can see it's not. So we're going to tweak that bracket, and that's going to hang the light stick facing out the rear window the way we want. That's our goal. That's what we're going to do. And now you see the wiring will end up going in there and following through down and underneath the headliner here. So update you as soon as I get a little further. All right, here we go. We got the stick mounted. I ran the wiring right in the hole like that. I chose this grommet because it was easy to pop out. The wiring came right out underneath here. No problem on that. I did have to kind of bend up them brackets a little bit. We needed more than a 90. I had to kind of pull it off of the panel a little bit like that. No big deal. A little longer bracket would probably serve this install a little better. If I was gonna remake it again, I'd probably use just a little bit longer bracket. I'll get you a measurement on this bracket right now. This bracket looks like it was a 1 inch by 1 inch, so maybe 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches would be ideal here on these Suburbans. We'll probably make some of those up in black powder coat, and I just put a fender washer there and kind of locked it in like that. These 2 bolts right here are sandwich locked together, so that's how that is, just like that. I might take all this off and paint it black and put it back. I don't know, but that's how that ended up. Oh, one detail I failed to mention: that bolt right there, that's a 2-inch, quarter-inch bolt. So we mimicked the stud to the same size. Maybe go with a 2.5 inch, quarter-inch bolt, or cut your stud to be 2.5, maybe 3 inches even, to give you that little bit more drop.